again, I didn't record the last video because the button didn't go. All kinds of technology because I'm so good at it, aren't I? We are south of Salem after having gotten up after Sacramento, not south of Salem. We're south of Salem too, but we're south of Sacramento. David is driving for the second day, and our next stop is Banos. Is it El Banos or just Banos? Los Banos, the bathrooms. Remember last time when I was driving with Tony, that was the cleanest bathrooms at a Starbucks I'd ever been into. So I think we've got a Starbucks in our future. I thought I'd get on today and show you a little problem I'm having with the cowl. I'm quite a distance in because I'm working on it instead of what I should be doing on my computer, editing other videos. But I'm going to flip you around and show you a problem that I got into today. Well, I've gotten into it, I did it yesterday too. Done it a few times, and it requires ripping out. Let's take you down here. So here is my good 12, I'm about 12 inches square now. I've probably got about 4 times this to go. But I've memorized the lace design now, and I've had everybody talks about memorizing a lace design. I don't often memorize lace designs, but this one is very memorizable. And I don't have any trouble with this lace portion where I'm calling it an elkhorn, but it's really not, because this is created by lace, not by cables. It's the leaves that I seem to be having trouble with. Let me show you the leaf. I've got to give this a chance to come into focus for you. But the leaf is made up of a central line of yarn over, knit one, yarn over in 4 times, so 4 rows in a row, and then you do 3 rows of double decreases to get that point of the leaf to come in to return to a point. Maybe 4 double decreases, but it does that. But what happens is, because this lace design is different number-wise than the leaf lace design, I'll get cranking along and follow the elkhorn design, but then I get to the leaf, and sorry for the in and out of focus here. I will get to the leaf and just keep making yarn overs, so these long leaves are being produced. And I notice it about 6 yarn overs in, and then I have to go back and tear it out, because when you put too many yarn overs in, when you should be decreasing, you end up having that was the car. You end up having too much yarn, and you can't drop down and just fix it, because you end up with this leftover floppy yarn, and then you'll end up with loose leaves. So rip back 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and then redo it again. Anyway, yeah. So sometimes it's not a good idea to memorize your lace design, but that's what we're doing today. That's what I'm doing today, is knitting. I probably will put it down here in a bit and go to my computer, but for now I'm knitting and we're listening to an audiobook. We just finished Crafting for the Insane, something like that. Oh, go ahead.
Easy Crafts for the Insane.
Easy Crafts for the Insane, which was a good book. It was a good listen. We started it just probably about Salem, and we just finished it, so it's not super long, and it's audio, which is nice to do in the car. Now we're gonna have to try and find another interesting book for the trip home, and maybe more of this downward southern trip. If anybody has any good ideas, write them in the comments section. I tried some light mysteries, but David wasn't having it, so we're gonna have to find something else. But I will put the info of the book below. It was interesting. The gal has EDS, which I have and my youngest has, and I think others of my children have. So that was an interesting side note. She just mentions it, but it's interesting. Good book. Yeah, I think that's it. So this is probably gonna be it from me today. We're headed to Bakersfield after a couple of charging stops, and then tomorrow I should have some progress to show you. Bye.